Okay, so boom. You say you went to prison when you was in high school at 17, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk about like how they came about, what it was for, and what, can you talk about that?
I had a case for assault on a police officer.
Okay.
I went to school barred out, full of them bars. Kids don't do drugs.
Yeah,
Up.
yeah.
But yeah, I went to school barred out and got in a fight with a cop. Kind of don't remember all the details.
Like how it came up to the letter.
I kind of woke up the next day, in jail and didn't know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
And that led to you going to prison?
I went to prison, did 2.5 years for that.
For that?
Yeah.
Okay, but at this time you were in Houston, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I caught
but
the case in Pearland though. Okay. So I did my first 2 years of high school at Barbara Jordan, and then I came back to Pearland and finished out my last
2 years, and that's where you caught the case.
I caught my case in my 12th grade year at school.
Damn, my homeboy Runner C. Lee did the same shit. He from Chicago, my nigga. He caught a case his 12th grade year, my nigga. It was the same shit. I was like, damn. Okay, so boom, you catch the case, you go to prison. I'm trying to see, why did they send you to prison? Being the fact you're not really from here, so I didn't hear where you accumulated a bunch of cases and they looking at it like, oh, this a 4th time felon or no shit like that. You know?
I mean, I wasn't I wasn't getting no felonies, but at the time I was in and out of juvenile and shit like that. I was,
Oh, so it was like a breadcrumb, so they could say, hey, okay.
But when I hit that cop, that's a felony case. You know what I'm saying? So they just tried me as an adult. I was old enough. I was technically still a minor, but old enough to be tried as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
you don't just put your hands on a Pearland cop and they just gonna take that light.
You know what I'm saying? 100. Any cop, really.
And this is back in '09. You know what I'm saying? So
damn. Okay, so boom, that happened. You go to court, you go through the whole thing, and they sentence you. Yeah. What was going through your mind at that moment when they said, hey, we're going to give you 2 years? What was going through your mind at that moment?
They gave me 2.5 years. Just like, damn, I ain't going to get out this bitch till I'm almost 20. I'm 17 right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna miss everything. Like,
this your first time going to prison?
Yeah, prison. I've been in jail, like I said. Before that, I was in and out, a juvenile and shit like that. But, yeah, it was just like, damn, I'm finna miss everything. I'm finna miss the prom, all the shit. My friends finna be having all kind of fun. I'm finna be in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
So that kind of, but see, that shit didn't even sink in right away.
It didn't sink in right away? When did it sink in? That's a good question. When did it sink in? When you got there and you heard that dose slam?
Like two weeks later. You know what I'm saying?
And you realized you weren't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so.
Well, actually, I think it was when I got the letter from my mom when I had to write her and let her know, like, hey, I just got this sentence, like, I ain't going nowhere. But like having to write that down to your T lady, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
damn.
Now you ain't reading what you writing, like knowing that this finna crush her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's when it set in,
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to like what you was thinking inside. Was you angry? Was you mad? What was that?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be mad at nobody but myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the one who took the bars and all that shit, but like, I was depressed a lot, I was young, but I always went through depression and shit. But
even before this?
Even before that, you know what I'm saying? So, which probably why I was out there wild like that, but yeah, for the most part, I wasn't mad at nobody, mad at the world or anything like that. It was just like, man, I fucked my life up,
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you this: was you semi-scared, being the fact you never been to prison before at this time? You in high school, you around grown men that probably got way longer beards than you and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
See, the thing is, like, I had experienced like the different levels. Like, it got worse and worse. So you start out juvenile, go to juvenile, like, man, what if it's gonna be like the movies, blah blah blah. Get up in there and it's like, man, this shit ain't nothing like what they tell you it's like. You know what I'm saying? And then I bumped it up a notch, went to county. Same shit. It wasn't nothing like what it was told to be like. You know what I'm saying? So when I go into prison, I pretty much had that same like outlook going in. It's just another higher level up. But
how did you adjust when you got there? Like, was it hard for you? Well, I ain't gonna say it was hard for you to adjust because you say you was kind of used to it. So the adjustment was pretty smooth to you. Like, you didn't have to show a nigga, hey, my nigga, nigga ain't finna hold me type shit. Like, you had to go through that.
Nah. I feel like for hood niggas, right? It's a few different kind of hood niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some niggas is pussy, bro. It just is who they is. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas is tough. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas that's just who they is, and some niggas just cool. You feel me? And that's how they literally survive the hood. They just cool with everybody. You feel me? I feel like that's who I am. Like, I don't.
And you can make it in prison like that.
Yeah, I mean, because some niggas just don't want no drama. They'll you know what I'm saying, get busy with you if it's time to get busy, but some niggas don't give you no reason to even be like that to them. They good stand-up dudes, you know what I'm saying? Take care of their business and shit, don't bother nobody, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, for me, that was the best way to make it in there. You know, every once in a while you have your little squabbles and shit like that, but I ain't going around starting shit. I ain't in everybody's business and shit. Mind your own and go home. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did.
So, boom. And that, okay, I'm gonna ask you this. In prison, was music still on your mind? Because you say you went through depression. Some people say it's hard to write in prison.
It was definitely hard for me to write in prison, bro. Like, but I was around, like, so many talented people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was young. And they looked at it like, man, you only got 2 years, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get to go home. They still be 19, finna be 20. Shit, like, bro, you finna go write. And my big homies would literally sit me down like, you writing, bro. Like, you can't get up from this table. You know, you're not playing chess. Ain't no dominoes today. You finna go write. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of people that did that and shit like that. But
and that stemmed from you like doing raps in jail and shit like that?
Yeah. Because I was a little homie. I was 17, 18, and like, you know, I had bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you got
like,
bars. I done seen you
I had
there.
bars, and niggas used to be like, bro, like you had to be out there doing some kind of something to be even talking about the things you be talking about. You know what I'm saying? But
at that age, especially.
At that age,
Yeah. Okay, so boom, you do your bid, you get out. What happened next?
Shit, when I got out, that's when it was just like every day I was living for music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have no responsibilities. I was trying to look for a job, of course, but like I was pretty much going to the studio every day, day in and day out. And that's when the day I got out, that's when I met my partner Big. He the dude that started Torch Gang. You know what I'm saying? He from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? We met that day at the studio when I got out, and we just clicked.
That day you got out? Damn. So, okay, so boom. Where did you meet him at?
At the studio.
You went to the studio the day you got out?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a party for me when I got out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At the studio, so.
No shit.
He was one. I guess he had just started going there, and they invited him to the little get together or whatever.
Okay. He saw you do your thing, and
he like, you know, they had already showed him shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's my clique, you know what I'm saying? So they of course they done showed him my shit or whatever. So, but I had seen his shit, like him play a couple of his songs or whatever, and I'm like, bro, this nigga live. So like the next day, I was at the studio and I was like, hey, bro, who got that nigga Big number? I need somebody to write with, you know what I'm saying? And they called Big up. We recorded till like 4 o'clock, like from like, man, it was like 9 when he got there, recorded till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so I want to ask you this. How do you, I used to do music too. I understand the concept of everything, but like when you say 9 in the morning?
We was from 9 at night to like 4.
9 at night to 4 in the morning, right? Okay, that ain't really just that long. You can kind of knock out maybe 2 songs at that time. How was you formatting knocking out songs? Because some people feel like they want to take their time with doing a song. Some people feel like, hey man, it's all in my head. I can knock out 3, 4 songs in that amount of time. Yeah. Some people will try to do a whole mixtape type shit. Yeah. So like, what was your type of?
At that time, I was sitting on a lot of raps.
Okay.
I just got out of prison, so just pull up a beat and I'm gonna find something in my head for it. You know what I'm saying?
No paper. You ain't have no paper to guide you or nothing?
Most of the time I don't have paper when I go to the studio. I don't like to go to the studio, especially now, unless I'm prepared, like fully prepared. Like I know this bitch like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So even if I do have a paper that day, it's more or less there. Like sometimes I might look at it, but I'm barely looking at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that I work with, they fuck with that because I'm gonna come in here and it's gonna be maybe 1-2 takes. We're gonna do these in and outs, do the ad libs, and I'm out. You do it's your turn now. You know what I'm saying? Do the mixing, bro. Like I'm real, and you know, actually, I learned that from Dougie D.
From Gorilla Mode.
Yep. Me and Big recorded a song with him one time, and he was in and out 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 20 minutes in and out. He didn't even stay to listen. Like we sent it to him, of course, later on, but yeah, it just showed me like that. It was just like professional.
And you feel like that. This nigga know how to take care of business.
Yeah, for sure. He told us like anytime y'all want a feature, just hit me up, and he kept his word. We hit him up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. He came through. That day, wrote his shit right there, and then knocked that shit out.
No shit.
Like in like 25 minutes, bro. No bullshit.